Hey everyone, this is Mrs. Apodaca. I'm going to show you guys real quick how to get into Google Classroom and just some of the features that they have available. I'm not an expert, but I've played around with it a little bit and I've used it before, so I wanted to just share my knowledge with you. And if you have any questions, please email me. I'd be more than happy to try and help you guys out. All right, so you always want to make sure you're logged into your account and then go ahead and go into Classroom. Once you find it, if you can't find it there, just scroll down. It should be somewhere around there. You just click Classroom. I'm pretty sure most of us can get this far in. You'll find all the classrooms that you're linked with. If you have not created your classroom, you would click the little plus sign, click Create a Class, fill it out, and then it'll just pop up and generate right here. Once it's popped up and it's generated, you will just go ahead and enter your classroom. And you can see pretty much everything that I will be seeing. How do you add your students? You have two options. You can share the class code with them. This is what I did with them when we were in school, so it's a little bit different now. I honestly wouldn't recommend this route unless your students are very tech savvy. If they're not, then what I did for the new students that I have are that I just click the little plus sign here. You go to people, click the little plus sign, and then you could pick out the names from there. So that made my life a little bit easier. You can also invite their parents or guardians if you have their email address. That's really recommended too. You'll see who's invited, and then everybody who's bolded is already in the classroom. Again, my students are in because we did this before this whole thing happened. So Stream is kind of like your base, right? This is your home page of your Google Classroom. This is where everything is going to show up, everything you've posted. So for example, I posted some classroom rules for Google Classroom, some assignments. Your students will see this. So they'll see when you post a new material or a new assignment, or if you just posted a new message. Everything will appear here. So this is a good home base to post anything that's very, very important. Classwork, this is where you want to go to create things. So what I did was that I broke it up into subject area. I create a subject area by going to topics. So this is going to be the big topics, like social studies, ELA, math. And then from there, then you could click an assignment if that's what you want to create, or a quiz, or a question, or a material. If you're just going to share, for example, like a PDF or an article, you can just share the link on there as PDF. And that's pretty much it. So you can link your calendar so that it'll show up on the stream as when it's due, and it'll link that. You'll see everybody who's in your classroom here, and then you'll see the grades of whatever assignments that you put up. So for example, I just have 2 assignments created for right now. I had deleted originally everything that we had done prior to this. So, and then you'll see, and you could go ahead and change it if they got something wrong in their assignments. But this is probably your main area. You'll create anything you need here. Assignments is one of the big ones because you'll be able to add anything from your drive, link it if it's a YouTube video that you want them to watch, or a file that you have saved on your computer. You'll fill this out. If you have a due date, you would put it there. Where do you want to put it? Is it a math grade? Is it an ELA thing? Is it science, social studies? Is it something else? Are you sending it to every student? Yes or no? You can actually select who you want to send it to. So this I would recommend, especially for subject area teachers or like ESL or anyone else like that. You would go into pretty much every teacher. So if you're looking for ESL students and you need to go to all of 3rd grade, your 3rd grade teacher should have linked you, and you'll be able to pull up all the students and just manually go and select each one. That is a little bit tedious, but the only other option I would say is to create a classroom and call it ESL and then link all the ESL teachers into that classroom. But that's just an idea. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Your class drive folder will be everything that you've created in your folder. So this is everything that I've linked so far to my classwork. Sorry, my Google Classroom. So again, it's a lot of information, but just play around with it, see how it goes. And then if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks.